What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, November 22nd, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. American Horror Story co-star Angela Bassett has signed on to play Ramonda, the mother of T'Challa, in the upcoming Marvel movie Black Panther. Ryan Coogler is directing the comic book adaptation for a February 16, 2018 release. Chadwick Boseman will play the title role. The ensemble will also include Michael B. Jordan, Forrest Whitaker, Lupita Nyong'o, Dana Guerrera, Daniel Kaluuya, Winston Duke, and Florence Kasumba. Cars 3 released an explosive first teaser trailer on Monday. The dramatic preview sees Lightning McQueen, played by Owen Wilson, race against a number of other cars before crashing and burning on the track. Cars 3 is a sequel to Cars, which was released in 2006, and Cars 2, which was released in 2011, which earned a combined $1.02 billion at the box office. The movie is directed by Brian Fee, who serves as a storyboard animator on the first two films. Larry the Cable Guy, Bonnie Hunt, and Cheech Marin will also return to voice Mater, Sarah Lee Carrera, and Ramon, respectively. The movie will follow McQueen as he attempts to make his racing comeback with the help of race technician Cruz Ramirez. Fee told USA Today in May, Cruz Ramirez is trying to figure out how this old dog can learn some new tricks. He added, think of where he'd be in his career now in real time. McQueen is not an old man, but he's one of the older cars on the circuit with new rookies coming in. People will start to wonder and ask when he might retire. He also added, everyone can relate to feeling like someone is at their heels, that they might be a little outdated in something they are used to be very good at, feeling an expiration date, and knowing you need someone to help you get a second chance. Disney and Pixar have yet to announce who will voice Cruz in the new sequel. Cars 3 will open in theaters June 16, 2017. Abigail Spencer says she loves the fact that each episode of her freshman science fiction series Timeless is set in a different place and era. The show casts the actress as a college history professor who travels into the past alongside a soldier, played by Matt Latner, and an engineer, played by Malcolm Barrett, to track a master criminal, played by Goran Visnik, who has stolen the time machine. The 35-year-old Florida native told UPI during a recent roundtable interview with reporters at New York's Comic-Con, I just wanted to do something really, really different that I have been doing, and it could not get more different on an exterior level anyways. She also added, one of the big selling points too was you will never be bored. I remember series co-creator Eric Kripp said in the room, you will never be bored. We're making a new movie every week. And he already knew of my deep love for historical costuming and historical hair and makeup. And I do love period pieces to begin with, so it was a good match for me. And to do something more broad and something more family-friendly. I hadn't really gotten to do anything I thought my 8-year-old would be interested in. And so, now I get to be a part of something like that. Timeless airs Monday nights on NBC. Spencer's other small screen credits includes Rectify, True Detective, and Suits. Carrie Fisher has continued to open up about the recently revealed affair she had with her Star Wars co-star Harrison Ford, knowing that she is, quote, surprised at the reaction. The actress said Monday on Today, I don't think it is that surprising, to continue promoting her new memoir, The Princess Diarist, which details the fling. Fisher said of the diary entries featured in the book that she wrote while filming the original Star Wars in 1976. It was sad because I was so insecure, and it's very raw, and obviously I didn't expect anyone, including myself, I suppose later on, to read it. According to Fisher, who gave Ford an advance copy of her memoir, she got together with the actor for 3 months following a birthday party for director George Lucas. Notably, Fisher was 19 at the time, while Ford was a 33-year-old married man with 2 kids. The romance had run its course after filming was completed on Star Wars. When asked about having an affair with a married man, Fisher responded that she felt guilty, stating, I wasn't raised that way, but when you're on location, there's something I discovered. Everything is permitted. She said it was a 3-month one-night stand. Dirk Gently's holistic detective agency has been renewed for a second season, BBC America announced Monday. Starring Elijah Wood and Samuel Barnett, the adaptation of Douglas Adams' books is penned by Max Landis and executive produced by Robert Cooper. Season 1 is to wrap up on December 10th. 10 new episodes are now expected to premiere in 2017. Sarah Barnett, president of BBC America, said in a statement, "Outlandishly different, Dirk Gently has hit a sweet spot for BBC A fans. Elijah Wood and Samuel Barnett's chemistry as oddball detective sidekick duos, and our creators promising even greater genius, weird cosmic mystery in the next case. We're happy to announce more of this truly original and entertaining show." TNT says it has ordered an hour-long pilot for Snowpiercer, a futuristic thriller based on the 2013 film with the same name by director Bong Joon-ho. The first episode of a potential series is being executive produced by writer and showrunner Josh Friedman. The story is set 7 years after the world has become a frozen wasteland and the remnants of humanity inhabit a gigantic, perpetually moving train that circles the globe, synopsis notes. No casting has been announced for the project yet. The critically acclaimed movie that inspired the TV version starred Chris Evans, Tilda Swinton, Jamie Bell, Octavia Spencer, Go Aha Sung, John Hurt, and Ed Harris. Sarah Aubrey, the executive vice president of original programming for TNT, said in a statement, "Snowpiercer has one of the most original concepts to hit the screen in the last decade. It's one that offers numerous opportunities for deeper exploration in a series format. We're looking forward to expanding TNT's relationship with Tomorrow Studios and their take on a world where humanity is pushed to the extreme." Jim Adestein, the chief executive officer of Tomorrow Studios, says TNT has become a great producing partner to Tomorrow Studios, and we are excited to continue our relationship with them on Snowpiercer, for which we are not only have a pilot, but are writing multiple scripts. This is an incredible, powerful story, and one for which finding the perfect home was imperative to its success. Emma Stone has opened up about rehearsing for her upcoming film La La Land with Ryan Gosling, noting that she sweats a lot when dancing. Stone shared Monday on Ellen after noting she felt comfortable with Gosling after having starred alongside him in Crazy Stupid Love and Gangster Squad. With him, I was sweating all over him and felt fine about it. She continued, "I sweat a lot. After about a minute of any type of physical exertion, I break into a horrible sweat, any kind of exertion." She also added, we would dance for about a minute, and he'd be like, "You're all right, you're okay," everywhere. Just a lot of sweat. I'm glad I can talk about this on national television. This is going to hell. Host Ellen DeGeneres then challenged the actors to a new game titled Last Dance, in which the pair would take turns performing different sets of famous dances that appeared on the screen. It's kind of like hot potato dancing, DeGeneres explained. Stone was then seen doing her best impression of twerking and Beyonce's Single Ladies dance before she was confused by a dance called the Sprinkler. Stone pointed out, "Oh, the Sprinkler, it says the Sprinkler. What is the Sprinkler?" I was like, "I do not know that one." La La Land is set to arrive in theaters December 9th. 3 new Dave Chappelle stand-up specials are to premiere on Netflix simultaneously in 2017. Lisa Nishimura, the vice president of original documentary and comedy, said in a statement Monday, "Dave Chappelle is a legendary voice in comedy, searing, vital, and now more than ever essential. Dave's 3 new specials promise to be some of the most anticipated events in comedy, and we're honored he will make his global return on Netflix." Chappelle, the former star of The Chappelle Show sketch comedy series, recently earned raves for his guest hosting stint on Saturday Night Live. Zach Roloff is going to be a first-time dad. The 26-year-old Little People Big World star announced in a video on the TLC website Monday that he and his wife, Tori, is pregnant and are expecting their first child. The couple said in the post, "Hey everyone, we have some really exciting news to share with all of you. We're having a baby. It's going to be the first grandbaby in the Roloff farms, and it's coming this spring." Zach admitted, "Super curious to know if it's going to be a dwarf baby or not, and if it will come out with some sort of dwarfism. Obviously, it's a super emotional time for me." Zach and his parents, Matt and Amy Roloff, all have dwarfism and stand under 4'3" tall, while Zach's twin brother Jeremy and siblings Jacob and Molly are of average height. Zach and Tori told People that they can't wait to become parents. Tori said, "We are super excited. We are waiting until after Christmas to know the gender to go crazy buying things. We are just enjoying the moment right now." Zach added, "I'll be fun, hands-on dad, but also the disciplinarian. Tori will be a loving mother hen." Zach and Tori married on the Roloff family farm in Helvetia, Oregon in July 2015. Little People, Big World premiered in 2006 and will return for 11th season Tuesday. Mama 2 Blac Chyna says she didn't have weight loss surgery following her daughter's birth this month. The 28-year-old model explained her slimmed-down figure Sunday on Snapchat after sharing a post-baby video 9 days after welcoming daughter Dream with Rob Kardashian. Blac Chyna says, "Okay, so I posted a picture of my belly yesterday, and the only reason it got that flat, you guys, is from breastfeeding and breast pumping, and my body already being small before my pregnancy." She added in a post with the caption, "And for everybody that, yeah, sorry, try again. Not surgery, guys." She also added, "Don't get me confused or whatever. I'm not saying I lost all my baby weight, which I have not. I still have like 40 pounds to go. I did have a C-section, so I cannot really lift anything or work out, so I have to wait until my 6 weeks is up, and then I can do so." Blac Chyna has showed off her flat post-baby stomach on Instagram the day previous, writing, "9 days postpartum with my second child. Some moms request to have a tummy tuck directly after the C-section, and many suggested that the star had done so. One person wrote, "Tummy tuck setting a horrible example of unachievable results for the average woman." Blac Chyna and Kardashian welcomed their daughter on November 10th in Los Angeles. The model is also mom to 4-year-old son King Cairo, whom she shares with her ex-fiance Tyga. Spoiler alert. The stars of Ash vs. Evil Dead have taken to Twitter to share their reactions to the Sunday death of one of the horror comedy series' original characters. Ray Santiago's beloved Pablo, loyal sidekick to Bruce Campbell's Ash, died a hero saving his friend from the demon Belial. Santiago said in a message shortly after the episode aired, "Playing #Pablo has been a dream come true, an illegal immigrant with a plan to stand by a hero and save the world from evil." He added on Monday, "I'm overwhelmed with all the love you guys are sending my way for Pablo. May he rest in pieces." Co-star Dana DiLorenzo tweeted, "There's no I in team. There's no #GhostBeaters without Pablo." Ariana Grande was declared Artist of the Year at the American Music Awards ceremony in Los Angeles Sunday night. Zayn Malik earned the honor Best New Artist of the Year, and Beyoncé was recognized for Tour of the Year. Justin Bieber took home the prizes for Favorite Male Artist, Pop Rock, Video of the Year for Sorry, Favorite Album, Pop Rock for Purpose, and Favorite Song, Pop Rock for Love Yourself. His ex-girlfriend, Selena Gomez, won Favorite Female Artist, Pop Rock. Drake, Rihanna, and Carrie Underwood were among the artists who scored multiple awards. Drake won the AMA's Favorite Artist, Rap Hip Hop, Favorite Album, Rap Hip Hop for Views, and Favorite Song, Rap Hip Hop for Hotline Bling. Rihanna was deemed Favorite Female Artist, Soul R&B, and also won for Favorite Album, Soul R&B for Anti, and Favorite Song, Soul R&B for Work, her collaboration with Drake. Underwood grabbed the statuettes for Favorite Female Artist, Country, and Favorite Album, Country for Storyteller. Sting was presented with the Career Achievement Award of Merit Award. The show was hosted by Gigi Hadid and Jay Pharoah. Green Day took aim at President-elect Donald Trump Sunday during their performance at the American Music Awards. Frontman Billy Joe Armstrong sang "No Trump, No KKK, No Fascist USA" after the band broke off from their lead single "Bang Bang" off their recently released album Revolution Radio. The moment came as Green Day launched into Austin punk band's MDC's song "Born to Die," a track used during protests of Trump. The final lines were changed to include Trump's names. This is the second time Green Day have mentioned Trump during a performance, having recently performed during the MTV EMA's awards, saying, "Can you hear the sounds of hysteria? The subliminal Trump America," during a rendition of their 2004 hit American Idiot. Revolution Radio represents the band's first album in 4 years. Green Day is prepping to embark on a 24-date tour in support of the project starting in March 2017. Selena Gomez gave a candid and emotional speech at the 2016 American Music Awards on Sunday. The 24-year-old singer addressed her difficult past year after winning Favorite Pop Rock Female Artist at the annual awards ceremony. Gomez said in 2014 that this stage was actually the first time that I was authentically 100% honest with all of you, referencing her Raw 2014 AMA performance following her split from Justin Bieber. She confessed, I think it's safe to say that most of you know a lot of my life, whether I like it or not, and I had to stop. I had everything and I was absolutely broken inside. I kept it all together enough to where I'd never let you down, but I kept it too much together to where I let myself down. She also added, I don't want to see your bodies on Instagram. I want to see what's in here. I'm not trying to get validation, nor do I need it anymore. All I can say from the bottom of my heart is I'm so grateful I've had the opportunity to be able to share what I love every single day with people that I love. I have to say thank you so much to my fans because you guys are so damn loyal, and I don't know what I did to deserve you. She concluded by saying, if you are broken, you do not have to stay broken, whether you respect me or not. That's one thing you should know about me. I care about people. Thank you so much for this. The 2016's AMAs marks Gomez's first appearance since she announced in August that she'll take a break from the spotlight. The singer, who previously revealed she has lupus, told People magazine the disease can cause anxiety, panic attacks, and depression. She said in a statement, I want to be proactive and focus on maintaining my health and happiness, and I've decided that the best way forward is to take some time off. Thank you to all my fans for your support. Lady Gaga, Neil Horan, and Colton Haynes were among the stars to voice their support for Gomez after her speech at Sunday's ceremony. Lady Gaga shared a backstage photo with the singer, writing, so dope I got to hang with the biggest rock star of the night. Yeah, y'all know because Sting and Green Day, the girl with the biggest prize of all, a big heart that she shares with the world. Ciara showed off her baby bump on the red carpet Sunday. The 31-year-old singer attended the 2016 American Music Awards at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles after announcing she's pregnant and expecting her first child with NFL star Russell Wilson. Ciara was stunned in a black and white Stephanie Rowland gown with a high neck and voluminous high-low skirt that put her growing belly on display. She paired the dress with platform T-strap heels and wore her 16-carat engagement ring and wedding ring. The star wrote on Twitter, thank you at Stephanie Rowland_Parish for dressing me and my bump tonight. Truly one of my faves. Hashtag #RandM. Ciara was not nominated for any awards, but did present an award at the ceremony. She told E! News she's feeling great after struggling with morning sickness earlier in her pregnancy. The singer said, I finally got into a place where I almost feel normal. It was a bit of, I don't want to throw up, but I don't feel regular for a while. That's almost worse. You'd rather just throw up and get it done. But I'm feeling great and I'm happy to be here tonight. She advised you got to push through it and be strong. Water with lemon has been my thing. Cravings wise, I love huevos rancheros in the morning right now and ackee bowls. I love to eat and I enjoy it and I take advantage of it when I'm carrying. Ciara is already mom to 2-year-old son Future Zahir Wilburn with her ex-fiance Future. She and Wilson, the 27-year-old quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, married in July and announced in October that they're expecting. Drake prefers to lift weights to Taylor Swift's hit single Bad Blood in a new app for Apple Music. The clip released on Drake and Swift's Instagram Sunday after premiering during the American Music Awards features the Canadian rapper working out diligently with the trainer while listening to hip-hop. Once alone, Drake quickly pulls out his iPhone to switch over to his pop workout playlist on Apple Music in order to jam out to Bad Blood. As Swift's music begins to blast through the gym, Drake mouths off the lyrics and gets motivated to bench press more weight before toppling over. The ad reads distractingly good. The video calls back to an earlier Apple Music ad in which Swift was featured running on a treadmill to Drake's Jumpman before she face plants onto the machine. Pop star Bruno Mars will appear on James Corden's popular Carpool Karaoke segment. The 31-year-old singer confirmed this much Saturday on Instagram after he was spotted filming with the Late Late Show's host the day previous. He captioned a photo of himself in a car with Corden when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object at J_Corden. Thanks for the lift. Mars and Corden were seen driving around Los Angeles in the Late Late Show's host back Range Rover, according to Us Weekly. The pair have yet to announce an air date for Mars' episode. Mars released his third studio album, 24K Magic, the same day he and Corden were spotted filming. He will promote the record on an 85-date world tour that begins March 28, 2017 in Antwerp, Belgium. The star said of his onstage presence on Sunday's episode of 60 Minutes, "I just really care about what the people see. I want them to know that I'm working hard for them." He explained, "The artists that I looked up to, Michael Jackson, Prince, James Brown, you watch them and you understand that they are paying attention to the details of their art. They care so much, and that's what I've watched my whole life and admire." Mars is known for such songs as Uptown Funk, Just the Way You Are, and Locked Out of Heaven. His previous albums, Doo-Wops and Hooligans, and Unorthodox Jukebox, debuted at number 3 and number 2, respectively, on the Billboard 200 albums charts. The defacing of a park in New York named for Beastie Boys Adam MCA Yauch, the most socially conscious of the three bad brothers we know so well, drew a large crowd, including another Beastie Boy, speaking out against the increase of racist incidents in the last few weeks. Adam Yauch Horovitz spoke during a rally Sunday at the Adam Yauch Park in Brooklyn, days after swastikas and Go Trumps were found painted on equipment at the park. Yauch, who is Jewish and also espoused Buddhist philosophy for more than 2 decades in lectures and his lyrics, died in 2012 of cancer. After years of self-examination, Yauch made it a point to take back the sometimes misogynistic, insensitive lyrics of the Beastie Boys' early years, often dedicating verses and whole songs to rhyming about the practices of nonviolence, empathy, and tolerance. Hundreds of people filled the park Sunday to oppose what New York State Senate Daniel Squadron said are people who seem to feel empowered by Trump, who spewed intimidation and discrimination. With the defacement of a children's playground, one of hundreds of incidents reported across the country since Trump's win in the presidential election. Horovitz said to the crowd, "I'm assuming that we're all here today because we're thinking the same thing. Spray painting swastikas at a children's playground is a messed up thing to do. This is about hate crimes towards Muslims soaring to their highest levels since 9/11. We elected a president that is giving our children the message that it is okay to attack people of color. This is real. We got to stand up against hate. If you're able to give money, give it to the Black Lives Matter. If you're able to protest, protest. If you're able to volunteer, volunteer." He said, "If you're a musician, write that anthem. Take what you're good at and give to the cause that you care most about. And please keep your eyes open. Stand up for each other. I reject Donald Trump's mission of America, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, and Staten, from the Battery to the top of Manhattan, Black, White, New York, let's make it happen." Horowitz wasn't the only person in the crowd quoting Beastie's lyrics, as chants included "We Gotta Fight for Our Rights" and "No Sleep Till No Hate in Brooklyn" were heard, along with support from Black Lives Matters and slogans against President-elect Trump. Squadron, the New York Police Department, and the New York Parks Department are in the process of cleaning the graffiti off the park surfaces, Squadron said, but echoed Horowitz's message that the combination of images mean to spark fear and express hatred left at a playground suggests the problem is getting worse. Squadron said, "This should make us all worried about and focus on how to make sure that vandalism and intimidation doesn't beget violence, which doesn't beget the sort of actions that divide the country and are frankly unconstitutional." Kanye West is continuing to lash out during his concerts, ending one early and canceling another following a rant about Jay-Z and Beyonce. The outspoken rapper left thousands of shocked fans in Sacramento behind Saturday, ending his set just 30 minutes after he arrived 90 minutes late. West said, according to the New York Daily News, "Get ready to have a field day press because the show's over," before saying how Beyonce's MTV Video Music Award win for Formation was rigged. West ranted, "Beyonce, I was hurt. I heard that you said you wouldn't perform unless you won Video of the Year over me and Hotline Bling." West turned his attention to Beyonce's husband Jay-Z, stating that he needed to call him and talk to him like a man. He continued about Jay-Z, "I know you got killers, please don't send them at my head." West once again also got political, bringing up Hillary Clinton and how concert goers couldn't believe she lost the presidential election because you was lied to by Google, you was lied to by Mark Zuckerberg. The radio station's executives were also attacked when the 39-year-old stated that if they don't change, they will be Hillary Clinton. On Sunday, hours before he was to take the stage in Inglewood, West canceled the show with Ticketmaster announcing that refunds were to be given. The ticket company also announced that the Saturday show would be refunded as well, stating, "We understand that last night's show was cut short," according to CNN. The rants and cancellations comes after West made headlines for saying during a concert in San Jose that if he voted, he would have cast his ballot in favor of Donald Trump. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 2002, the James Bond movie Died Another Day, starring Pierce Brosnan as the fictional British Secret Service agent known by his code number 007, opens in theaters across the United States. The film's debut came almost exactly 40 years after the first Bond movie, Dr. No, was released in Great Britain in October 1962. Coincidentally, the title song from Die Another Day soundtrack, written and performed by Madonna, was released 20 years after the pop icon's debut, her first single, Every Day. Die Another Day also marked Brosnan's last appearance as a debonair 007, a role he had played in 3 previous films. James Bond was the creation of British author and journalist Ian Fleming, who wrote 14 Bond novels. The first Bond novel, Casino Royale, debuted in 1953. Dr. No, the first Bond film, was adapted from the 6th Bond novel and starred Sean Connery. The Scottish-born actor went on to play Bond in From Russia with Love in 1963, Goldfinger in 1964, Thunderball 1965, and You Only Live Twice 1967. The Australian actor George Lazenby assumed the role of Bond for On His Royal Majesty's Secret Service in 1969, while Connery returned for Diamonds Are Forever in 1971 and Never Say Never Again in 1983, a film regarded as unofficial because it wasn't produced by Eon Productions, the company behind all the other Bond films in the series. The British actor Roger Moore took over as Bond for 1973's Live and Let Die, which he followed with The Man with the Golden Gun in 1974, Spy Who Loved Me in 1977, Moonraker in 1979, For Your Eyes Only in 1981, Octopussy in 1983, and A View to Kill in 1985. The Welsh-born actor Timothy Dalton portrayed Bond in The Living Daylights 1987 and License to Kill in 1989. Brosnan was the 5th man to assume the role of Bond with 1995's Golden Eye. The Irish-born actor also portrayed 007 in Tomorrow Never Dies in 1997 and The World Is Not Enough in 1999 before making his final appearance as the dashing secret agent in Die Another Day, which co-starred Daniel Craig. The British actor Daniel Craig became the next Bond in 2006 Casino Royale. Along with George Lucas's Star Wars series and the film based on the best-selling Harry Potter books, the James Bond franchise is among the most lucrative in the history of movies. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, November 22nd, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RayMelo. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.